It's the 23rd of July 2025. The question I want to answer with this analysis is: do plants show electrical signaling behavior during geomagnetic storms? In part 1, I talked about my basic strategy for data analysis, where I get the geomagnetic data and what environmental data I have recorded in addition to the plant and control voltage data. In part 2, I used the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test and the Mann-Whitney-Wilcoxon test to calculate the size of the hypothesized geomagnetic effect on plants. I saw some controversial results at different timescales, both in the voltage data and the weather data. However, literature research confirmed that there is a direct physiological effect of magnetism on plants. This led me to interpret the controversial results of my experiment in favor of the geomagnetism and plant hypothesis. Here in the final part 3 of the analysis, I can confidently say that my experiment unfortunately does not support my hypothesis. After I had received comments on my data analysis in the Earth Species Project discussion forum on Discord, I recalculated my earlier results with yet another method where I used bootstrapping with a more realistic sampling method. My early results had shown me that the probability of making an error when assuming the plant geomagnetism hypothesis to be true would be only 0.1%. The recalculation, however, increased that error probability dramatically to 37%, and this percentage is clearly much too high. In conclusion, I can say the following about my initial research question. Literature research suggests that plants do react directly to changed magnetic fields, but plant reactions to geomagnetic disturbances in particular have not been well investigated, and the question remains open. The goal of my experiment was to show that plants do react to geomagnetic disturbances, but the results have failed to provide conclusive evidence in support of this hypothesis. This does not mean that a plant reaction to geomagnetic disturbances does not exist, but it means that if such a reaction exists, it cannot be identified by voltage measurements on the stem of trees.